Who packs for a month-long trip with just 2 pairs of underwear, then publicly brags about it? According to half the internet, the answer was Tracee Ellis Ross. The Blackish icon, pattern beauty mogul, and certified fashion slayer had barely wrapped her onstage chat at Travel + Leisure's World's Best Summit in New York City when social media erupted. Fans replayed a single quote on loop. "There's always 2 undies in my bag." Instantly, timelines filled with side-eye emojis, hygiene jokes, and "Ma'am, are you okay?" reactions. But the real story, a story involving 4 checked suitcases, a Paris hotel with heated towel racks, and a travel routine that would make Martha Stewart proud, was hiding beneath the clickbait. So how did a one-liner about underwear spiral into a week-long debate about overpacking, self-care, and solo travel? Stick around, because each twist reveals another piece of Tracee's globe-trotting playbook, and the final reveal will make you rethink everything stuffed inside your own suitcase. The saga began innocently. Tracee, glowing in a citrus orange pantsuit, was riffing on stage about efficiency. "There's always one bathing suit, a flip-flop, and one little dress I can roll up," she said, ticking off her never-forget items before dropping the bombshell. "There's always 2 undies." Cue gasps, laughter, and a visible double take from the moderator. Tracee breezed on, unaware that one sentence had just detached from context and launched into the viral orbit where nuance does not survive. Overnight, Twitter ran wild. Hashtags Tracee Travels and 2 Undies Challenge trended. One meme pictured her suitcase as a vast empty void containing just a bikini, flip-flops, and exactly 2 pairs of Hanes. Another showed a TSA agent peering into her bag, yelling, "Ma'am, this is a crime scene." Within 12 hours, health bloggers warned of laundry burnout, comedians vowed to hide in her checked luggage to confirm the rumor, and an opportunistic underwear brand tweeted, "Tracee, we got you." While the internet roasted, Tracee lounged in a Paris hotel suite on what she calls her solo recharge. When she finally opened Instagram to chaos, her response was classic Tracee, part sarcasm, part gentle clapback. She uploaded a screenshot of a headline misquoting her, slapped a rolling eyes gif over it, and typed, "I am a habitual overpacker. I check at least 4 bags with plenty of underwear. Y'all need to quit it. I ain't got time for this. I'm on vacation." The clarification should have ended the uproar, but it only deepened curiosity. If she really drags 4 oversized Ramoas across the Atlantic, why mention 2 undies at all? And what sorcery lets her travel a month without dedicating half her suitcase to panties? To unravel that mystery, we need to step inside Tracee's hotel bathroom the next morning, where she fired up TikTok and invited the world into her hand-washing day in Paris. She set her phone against the marble sink, rolled up the sleeves of her satin robe, and dipped a tidy pile of black delicates into warm water. "First step," she narrated, squeezing shower gel into the suds. "Turn your sink into a little washing machine." Fans watched hypnotized as she scrubbed panties, swimsuits, and a lacy bralette, working them against each other in soapy swirls. Then she lifted the plug, let the water drain, and transferred everything to a second sink filled with cold water. "Rinse cycle," she sang, dunking each item, wringing gently. Finally, she soap scrubbed every piece by hand, twisting the fabric like a pastry chef shaping croissants. This wasn't a diva grimly washing socks. It was Tracee performing laundry ballet, proof that glamorous travelers can still handle suds and elbow grease. Hours later, she uploaded part 2. Now seated on a tiled floor, she smoothed the fluffy towel flat, arranged each black undergarment in neat rows, rolled the towel into a tight log, then stood on it in kitten heels. Pressing out the water, she grinned, balancing. She unrolled the bundle, hung everything on a gold towel rack, and winked. And in this fancy hotel, the towel rack is heated, so it's basically a dryer. Voila! The comment section exploded with gratitude. Finally, a celebrity giving a practical hack instead of a product plug. Others marveled that A-listers still wash their own underwear. A few skeptics insisted housekeepers surely finish the job. But Tracee's demonstrative ringing left little doubt that she, not staff, was chief launderer. Still unanswered was the elephant in the luggage carousel. If Tracee overpacks, why limit carry-on underwear to 2? Her explanation came during a late-night Instagram Live, glass of Bordeaux in hand. When I said 2 undies, she clarified, I meant 2 in my carry-on. That way, if they lose my luggage, I can survive until the suitcases arrive. The rest of my underwear, trust me, there's plenty, goes in checked bags. She laughed, swirling her wine, but none of y'all quoted that part. Viewers flooded the chat with heart emojis and "We're sorry, Queen" messages. The conversation then pivoted to why she practices solo travel in the first place. Tracee, 42 years old and gloriously single, relishes her ability to fly on a whim, dine alone, and wander museums at her own pace. Solo travel is how I've come to know and honor myself, she said, echoing a 2023 Travel Plus Leisure interview. This philosophy inspired her upcoming Roku series, Solo Traveling with Tracee Ellis Ross, premiering July 25th, where she explores new cities alone, meeting artisans and uncovering hidden gems. Packing light, or at least smart, is integral. A month's worth of underwear takes up space I'd rather fill with local finds, she noted. Hand washing keeps the rotation fresh, freeing suitcase real estate for souvenirs like antique silk scarves, or the ceramic espresso cups she treasures. While fans applauded her practical self-reliance, some remain baffled. Doesn't she worry about water ruining fine lingerie? She offered additional hacks. First, choose quick-dry synthetics for travel. Leave satin and heavy cotton at home. Second, always carry a travel-size stain bar. Hers is scented with bergamot, to tackle spills. Third, wringing inside a towel prevents stretching straps or misshaping cups. And finally, hang delicates on the inner shower curtain rod if your room lacks a heated rack. Steam from your next shower will finish drying in minutes. Tracee's tutorials spurred a ripple effect. Hand wash challenge gained momentum, with TikTokers filming themselves washing delicates in dorm sinks, luxury spas, even office restrooms. Some fumbled hilariously, soap bubbles splashed laptops, but many thanked her for liberating them from stuffed suitcases. Lingerie brands seized the moment. One released a Tracee-inspired travel kit, featuring a collapsible basin and citrus soap. Influencers debated whether hand washing or disposable bamboo underwear better suit minimalists. By inadvertently sparking a conversation on sustainable packing, Tracee turned a viral misquote into a micro-movement. Yet the spectacle raised a deeper question. Why do women face scrutiny over something as personal as underwear count, while male celebrities rarely reveal packing habits? Tracee hinted at that double standard with a playful jab. No one asked Brad Pitt how many boxers he packs. The remark launched think pieces on gendered travel expectations. One columnist wrote that women's bodies and hygiene are policed even in vacation contexts, making Tracee's hand wash openness a subtle act of defiance. She controls her narrative, not tabloids. As the Paris leg of her getaway neared its end, Tracee posted a montage. Sunset over the Seine, croissants at dawn, her hand-washed undies fluttering like black flags of autonomy. The caption read, "Packing self-trust, washing away assumptions." Fans interpreted it as a mic drop on the discourse. However, Tracee wasn't done educating. She dedicated one final video to the ultimate overpacker. In it, she knelt beside 4 checked bags and revealed the interior of each. One for everyday clothes, one for glam looks, one for hair products and extra pairs of heels, and, yes, one devoted almost entirely to undergarments in every cut, color, and mood. "I choose based on vibe," she laughed. You never know if Tuesday in Tuscany is a thong day or a boy short day. The revelation satisfied skeptics. Tracee Ellis Ross, goddess of effortless cool, is also a champion of options. With the underwear saga winding down, her focus turned back to solo traveling with Tracee Ellis Ross. Promotional teasers tease more hacks: how to find strangers willing to photograph you at perfect angles, the best solo dining etiquette, and the meditation routine she practices on airport floors during layovers. If her luggage fiasco taught the internet anything, it's that her travel series won't be glossy fluff. Expect real-life fixes served with humor. So where does that leave us? The next time you agonize over packing for a 10-day vacation, remember Tracee's 3-part mantra: stash emergency undies in your carry-on, never underestimate hand washing, and treat solo travel as an act of self-discovery, not apology. Suitcases bulge because we're afraid of needing something. Tracee proves resourcefulness travels better than excess. Of course, critics will still joke about her viral misquote. Somewhere, a meme will forever depict Tracee sliding a lonely pair of briefs into a designer tote. But the truth, messier, funnier, and far more practical, belongs to her. She doesn't merely pack bags. She curates experiences, washes away judgment, and rolls towels around delicates like love letters to herself. That's a travel hack worth copying, one sinkful of soapy water at a time.